The first thing you're going to need to do for this activity is to find an object. It can be any object, a random object, or a really familiar object. But go and find something that you can hold in your hands and look at. You might need a moment to go and find something, so you can pause the video to do that, but make sure there is some colour on that object. Okay, have you got an object? Great. The first thing I want you to do is to look at the object really carefully. Look really hard at it. Try and notice things about it that you might not if you were just to look at it very quickly or in passing. I want you to choose a colour that's on that object. Maybe your object is all one colour, which makes the choice very easy. But if your object has got more than one colour on it, choose one of the colours, and I want you to focus on that. Once you've chosen your colour, look very carefully at it. Really notice the colour, how bright it is, how warm it feels. Is it a happy colour? Is it a sad colour? Does it make you think of anger and rage? Try and think about what feelings you would connect to this colour. I want you to try and think about where you might have seen this colour before. What does this colour remind you of? Perhaps it's the same colour as the sea. Perhaps it's the same colour as a car that your granddad once had. Perhaps it's the same colour as a notebook that you can see on the shelf. Try and think of what this colour reminds you of and where you might have seen it before. Do you like this colour? Maybe, maybe not. The next thing I want you to do is to think about a name for this colour. If you had to come up with a name for this colour, if they were making a paint out of it, what would you call it? Try not to use words that are usually used for colours, like orange or red or green. Try and use other descriptive words, like you might find in B&Q when you're looking for paints. They all have lots of different names to represent that colour. Maybe it's warm sunrise. Maybe it's summer apple. Whatever the name is, try and make it something that represents that colour. Well done. That's the end of this activity. Maybe make a note of that colour in case you ever need it, and to tell other people.